You are tuning in to sjspr.radio. This is Senior Talk, the show where we pick seniors' brains about school life and real life. I'm your host, Gabriela Lantigua, and joining me for this episode are Roberto Boada.
Good afternoon.
Carolina Chaves.
Hey.
And Maite Morales.
Hello.
So today we are going to be talking about the senior lounge that is currently closed. And it's really disappointing that it's closed, but Maite, do you want to give us the reasons why?
So we're pretty much at a mystery right now because they haven't really given us a reason for why it's closed. We have our suspicions because of the mess and everything, but it's just very sad knowing there's approximately 45 days left, and we've had various problems with the senior lounge. But yeah, that's pretty much what I can chime in about it. What about you, Robert?
Well, I think they shouldn't close it because every year they end up closing it, and they knew what they were getting into, so I don't see any point in closing it. ¿Y tú, Garo?
I'm sad that it's closed, and I don't understand why it's closed for so long, honestly. It's always had messes antes, and now it's that they close it.
I think, honestly, también, it's because of COVID, we weren't able to have a senior lounge, I feel. That COVID had a lot to do with it. I mean, our senior lounge isn't even a lounge. It's an open, air area. It's open.
But we're grateful for it.
We're grateful for it, of course,
it's not like we
of course.
have an actual lounge, so...
Yeah.
I mean, at least we're here in the school. We have to be grateful because
100%.
we have, with the circumstances, we have a lot of things that other people don't have, so we have to be grateful.
Yeah.
But we just had a lot of complications with the senior lounge in general, and knowing the past years wanting to have one and seeing all the seniors enjoy it so much and have these privileges, I don't know, it's a very complicated situation. Yeah.
It is. What do you think about it, Robert? What do you think about it?
Well, I think as seniors, we deserve this. It's not a right, but I think, every year the seniors have a lounge, and I want a lounge. I wanna talk with my friends. I wanna see the sky. I want to
Sleep.
I want to sleep. I want to study there. I want to be myself.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a great way to put it. In the senior lounge, we have that privacy as seniors that we want because it's our last year together. It's our last year together, and in the senior lounge, we are able to be with each other, spend time with each other, because every single time the senior lounge was open, we someone would be there. But you know what I think? I think that for the senior lounge to open, we could probably just talk to all of the people in our grade and be like, guys, we have to start cleaning up after ourselves. We have to not make any messes. You know what I mean? And if we do messes, just clean it up, help out.
Yeah.
But we have done that. It's that there's certain people that don't do anything. When they see a mess, they don't clean it up, and we have tried to talk about it.
A lot of immaturity as well. I've seen something. Well, we've all seen it.
Yeah, we've all.
I just think
We've all
that
seen it.
I like I said earlier, I got a bit pissed because no one was calling it out, and when it was being called out to the people that were destroying the senior lounge, everyone was like, "Oh, if you call them out, you're not fixing anything." But yes, I am.
You can't just let them do it. You can't just let them keep on doing
There
this.
can be people who always pick up, and the rest just make a mess and never pick it up.
Yeah, because I remember in my free block, we're in the same free block, and it was that me and Claudia, we used to clean up, after snack, it was a mess. There was, I can't even describe it. But we used to just clean up because it was too much.
My question is, what are possible solutions for the problem with the senior lounge?
Well, first of all, since it's a senior lounge, I think it should be a bit dirty. I think it should be a bit messy. Porque, we're seniors,
Yeah, but we're not kindergarten.
Okay, yeah, pero I'm not talking que haya like basura like por todo el sitio, but you know it should be like, you know, a little rugged, a little rough.
I mean, yeah.
I understand, but like hitting the tables with a ninja swing is unnecessary.
Who hit a table with a ninja swing?
No names will be
someone.
And like there was once like a tampon stuck to the wall, which is unnecessary, just to say the least.
It's just it was disgusting.
I'm just like, I don't know why they're doing it. I mean, I get it, we're all like immature, but it all has its limits.
Yeah. Well, I think that we should move on to another topic, being mental health, since it's something very like important, and I feel like it's something that people refuse to talk about at times because there's a lot of stigma around mental health. But I feel like it's necessary. It's a necessary topic to talk about as seniors, especially too. We're graduating. We're leaving Puerto Rico behind too. Like some of us.
Yeah.
And I just think that can take a toll at times. Robert, what do you think?
The mental health. Well, I think it's important, but you know, if we discuss it, I mean, it's kind of weird because, I mean, we go like to a really good school. There's a lot of support, and like there's a lot of people that, you know, like they don't have this support system. So it feels a bit weird talking about it, given that we're like in such a like unique position. Like we might not feel the things that other people feel every day because we're kind of isolated to it.
Well, I feel like it's funny because even having like that privilege, the privileges we have, I still feel lonely. I still feel like really bad at times.
And it's very present in our class. Like I know a lot of people with mental health issues. It's very present. I think it's present everywhere. It doesn't matter where you're from.
Definitely. I feel like mental health. Bueno, another thing, mental illnesses. This is actually like facts. It's like a chemical disbalance too. Mm-hmm. Like if you have like a chemical disbalance, I don't know if it's lithium. If you have a chemical disbalance, that can be the reason of your mental illness. So it's not necessarily like, oh, something happened or your
current situation.
Exactly. Like or you're in this circumstance, like the circumstances led you to have a mental illness. Like sometimes it's even genetic sometimes.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what do you think about that, Robert?
Well, yeah, I mean, it has to do, you know, biologically, you know, like sure, I mean, it's biological and stuff, but I mean, you know, like you have friends, you know, you can talk to them, you could relieve some pressure. I mean, like the school, I mean, like, you know, like they're trying, but like, I don't know, if I were to feel depressed, like here in school, like I wouldn't know where to go. Like I know there's like a psychologist, pero like, you know, it's kind of
sometimes I think it's just hard to reach out.
Yeah.
Honestly, and I was gonna go into this. It's very hard to determine like how you're feeling, because that's something I'm struggling with, and I've struggled with like this whole year, which is like I think I'm okay, and I like you say I have all these things, like I need to be grateful, but at the same time I just feel like there's something wrong, where I question like if I'm doing something wrong, and it's just like I just go into this hole basically, and I try to like keep on being positive because of what I'm surrounded with, but at the same time I don't know if I'm actually okay, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I feel like it's a very universal feeling is the feeling of emptiness. Like what Robert said, we have all these things, and why would we like have a mental illness, you know what I mean? Like because emptiness, like I feel empty at times, you know what I mean? And I can say like my parents are alive, I have a wonderful family, you know what I mean? I have all these things that should not make me feel empty, yet I feel empty. And I feel it's because as humans we are never like fully satisfied. like fully satisfied, I don't feel like we'll ever get to that point. We'll just have to like accommodate to what we have. What do you think about that, Caro?
Yeah, that's true. So we have everything we need, but also right now we're in stressing moments. The college, filling out the supplements. I mean, we already passed that, but it took a toll on all of us. None of us, not many of us know where we're going yet, which is also uncertainty gives you anxiety, and it's a mess.
Yeah. No, like actually, like currently, I'm like in between Chicago or New York. I'm like going crazy about it. Like I was crying to my mom yesterday. I was like, I literally don't know where I'm gonna go. Like I don't know where I'm gonna end up. And she was like, end up where you like feel the best, where you feel like the most at home, but you're gonna be far from home. So that's what I like took to heart from my conversation yesterday with my mom, because as seniors, I feel like we're so like we don't like analyze that actually we are leaving in like 5 months. Like 5 months.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
5 more months and our lives are gonna change forever.
Basically, it has felt, it's crazy mostly because of the fact that these past like 4 years or 3 years have felt like literally 2 months. Because we've been online, every day was the same, a cycle, continuous cycle. And just coming back, I don't know, like, I literally have no sense of time. Like, I can't believe we're, like, right now in February. That's crazy. We're leaving in, like, 2 months. And just all of the change that's going to come with it, it's just crazy and overwhelming. So that's probably, like, where most of my anxiety is coming from right now.
Yeah, my anxiety is because it can't, like, there's this, so I'm in between the school in New York that has the, like, degree I'm seeking. It's my dream, my passion, everything perfect about it. It's in New York City. It's awesome.
Love New York.
I don't like the campus. I want a campus. You know what I mean? Then Chicago. It has the beautiful campus. It's amazing. It's big. It's full of people, diversity. Yes, it's Chicago. I love Chicago. But it's not for the major I want. You know what I mean? So it's like so tough. It's so tough to pick and choose what you want to do or who you want to be for the rest of your life. And people say like, oh, like, you know, you can go through you can like go to this school for this major and then you can change. But like, that gives me so much anxiety still. Because it's like,
it's uncertain.
Yeah.
You don't know if you're going to be able to leave the school.
Yeah. What about you, Robert? How's everything with college?
College.
Well, I mean, like, I don't really like to talk about mental health that much. Like because of this.
This is college, we're just asking you.
No, see, no, okay, fine. Like, I guess for college, I mean, I got deferred from, like, the one, like, you know,
Me too, don't
like
worry.
a really good
We're in
one.
this together.
Like a really good
We're
one.
all in this together.
And then like the rest come out March, April. So
Yeah.
I'm kind of in
Scary.
a purgatory. Pero again, como you know, you said que it gives me so much anxiety. Like I don't know about New York or Chicago, and you know I also feel nervous because you know like that one deferred me and I don't know where I'm gonna go. Pero I mean like we're having como like how do I explain this? Como like we're having a conversation about like mental health, pero like we're talking about like one of the things that gives us the most stress is I don't know like if I'm gonna end up in New York or Chicago. But then like most people in the world like they don't even go to college. You know, like they don't even like sorry, they're like worried about like other things, like, you know, getting food on the table. And that like gives them anxiety. And like we're just talking about going to college, which is I don't know. That's why I don't like to talk about it that much because I mean like we don't feel what other people feel. But
Yeah.
But like how do you
It's just a controversial topic.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah, because I agree with all
See,
you're
like-
saying.
But I also think everybody feels it just, like, since we have different problems, we feel it in the same intensity, just very differently.
I feel like simply because someone has it like literally harder than me, it doesn't invalidate my feelings.
we're all humans at the end of the day.
Yeah.
We all feel like we
Yeah,
can't
but,
change that.
it's different.
Like, I mean, yeah,
like I don't know where I'm gonna
situations.
go to college. Then like, oh, I don't know, like, if
What I'm
I'll have
gonna
a
eat today,
job
or if I'm
something.
gonna eat
No,
today.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah,
bit
no,
worse.
it
and
sucks.
I feel like that's also a way that we can see like that our
That we can
problems-
appreciate.
Yeah, exactly, and then we can see that our problems maybe aren't as big as we make them, and we can like appreciate the actual moment that we have.
Yeah. Talking about college, how do you think St. John's prepared us for like the future challenges, college, anything that the future awaits for us? Robert, what do you think?
Well, I think I have a lot of thoughts about this.
I'm excited. Okay.
How do I put it? I think they mean well, but like there's a lot of gaps in their education, I'd say, because I mean like more than half of the class has all A's or A's and B's, and that's just not normal. You know, A's are for like the top students in the class, and I mean it's really easy to get an A here. I mean, like, you just need to do the work and like study of it, and you get an A. It's not like in other schools in the States where
Like-
you need to be like in the top of your class, and yeah.
I honestly wish they would have taught me more about writing, because I used to be really good at it, and I lost all my writing skills when I came here. Because
For me, it has been I think Spanish, like Spanish
that too.
overall.
Like,
Yeah.
writing in Spanish for me, I used to be really good at it as well, and when I came here, we never practiced it as much.
Yeah, the grammatic, like the grammatic portion of Spanish, I think. It, like at least I have only been in St. John's for 3 years, so I really can't speak that much about it. But that if I could say anything that I feel hasn't really prepared me in terms of a subject, I would say like the grammatic portion of Spanish, if I could say that. But yeah.
Like,
I mean, I think personally, I think St. John's did prepare me. Because I don't know, I came to St. John's like 9th grade, 2nd semester, and I came from an Episcopalian school. So, like, it was religious based, so everything I did, everything was like, I mean,
connected to religion.
yeah,
somehow.
for example, if I like was being talkative, they would give me a warning, and in the warning it would say your child is not acting in a religious or Christian way. It would literally say that. So, I mean, and so that school didn't prepare me at all. So comparing that school with this school, I think St. John's has prepared me more than enough. But I don't know. I mean, I will see in the future if that's true.
Exactly.
In preparation-wise, I think it was good. I think we're just taking it to heart, como not learning enough. Like,
Yeah, but
Yeah. I feel like I
Also,
didn't
I
learn.
I think you did prepare us, but it was still like.
I feel like I didn't learn enough about, but like, well, I am learning now, like in 12th grade, I am learning about Puerto Rico and about like, the movements here or in the United States, about Malcolm X, MLK, you know, like stuff that really matters, like in social justice. Social activism. I absolutely love that class.
Love that class as
I
well.
love that class. That is probably my favorite class in St. John's. I just think that I would have been better if we've had that class since like forever. You know what I mean? Because it's very necessary. Y también hablar de like to talk about our roots, like Puerto Rico, what's going on here, our history. And we only got to talk about that in Puerto Rican history,
And
which we take.
half of the year was
12th grade.
learning about historiography and historians instead of actually learning context.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, but in the positive aspect of
In the
things.
positive.
In the positive.
We love St. John's.
Yeah, see.
No, like actually, in the positive,
Like, we're
yeah, I absolutely love St. John's.
No, honestly, I do.
we don't know if it prepared us for college yet.
Exactly, because
We'll
I was
find
gonna
out.
say.
Guys,
I was
And all colleges are differently, like, difficult.
Exactly, but I've talked to other students that did graduate St. John's, and they're like, it prepared me super well.
Yeah.
Like, we're talking, like, Ivy League students. Like, I talked to a Yale student. Yeah, a Yale student.
Wow.
Yeah, I talked to a Yale student that graduated from St. John's, and she's like, it prepared me super well. And, you know, it just gets me excited for the future.
Siempre.
I mean, it's different because we've been online most of the time, but I think they've done a great job for what we've had.
100%. And the way they managed the COVID, I feel like it was
Compared-
really good.
yeah,
I feel like it was
I
really
like
good.
that they put our classes 1 hour and 20 minutes straight, because it was really hard to change from 45 minutes every time from class to class.
And it's even more effective, I feel.
But now we have a 1 hour and a half free box.
It's amazing. It's amazing.
But if I were to choose a schedule, I think the one in 10th grade was really good.
Yeah.
The one with the 15-minute blocks and then one falls.
But like, I would choose it for like presencial.
Exactly.
Mhm.
No, online.
Online. It was good that it was just.
Yeah.
I agree.
Robert,
I agree.
have you always been in St. John's?
No.
Why did we all? Okay, so we're all like not new,
Transfers.
but we've all been here. Like we haven't been here all our lives.
Yeah, I came in 7th, was in Robinson, across the street.
Across the street.
See, if I think this school, I think the one thing that they're really good at is kind of like bonding the
welcoming
the class.
That's true.
I think like when you compare it to other schools, I mean like at least in our grade there's no bullying and
there's no like beef, like there's no problems.
And at least
and
like,
if there are, it's really like low key, like it's not like
we don't know about that.
exactly.
Yeah, it's like
we
drama,
we never know like because no one ever fights in our grade.
Yeah. Or if they fight, it's like very like high school drama.
And if they fight, it's like verbal fight.
Exactly.
It's never
No,
physical.
Like,
Like,
yeah, exactly.
It's nothing serious.
And
Yeah.
I like how they listen. Like what I've seen, they do like listen to their students. I mean, there were times where we had like a work overload and we had to all like.
the blackout
The
week.
blackout,
Come
that
together.
was good. I needed that.
Yeah, we came together.
I feel
we
like
we need
St.
that.
John's. It's amazing
Very
because
focused.
it's very they really like to involve their students in their decision.
Yeah.
And that's something
They
that
think
not
about us a
many.
lot.
Like they have a lot of
Yeah.
surveys,
Mhm.
a lot of there's the
They take our
Monday
opinion
surveys.
like seriously. It's not just like give
Exactly.
us your opinion and they don't do anything about
Okay,
it.
they don't
Instead, actually
they
take
don't
action.
treat us like oh you're children and we're the adults.
Exactly.
I mean sometimes that can be the case, but like most of the time it's
When it should be the case.
when it should be the case, it is the case. Like because you're the child, I'm the adult. But when it comes to like you giving input on something, like teacher, maybe you should do this or whatever, they like it. Like you know what I mean? They're very. They're just like that.
Pero sometimes that gets abused a lot.
Oh,
by a lot of
yeah,
students.
definitely.
I mean, como
definitely.
like for example, como I'm like in, como like for example like in some classes like when we have a test like all the students start like telling the teacher like move it. Like,
Oh yeah, I
like,
knew
at the
that
end.
because I actually
Yeah.
studied like tests
Uh-huh.
are a date. If you're not gonna take it, just miss it. But don't make everybody take it another day
Yeah.
just
No,
because you
exactly.
didn't study. for it.
No. A mí. So something I don't like either is like when like I get it if you just can't do the test, but if you don't even try. And so I was in this class and then like a lot of students didn't try to do the test and it looks like we are giving up because
Or that
it's
we didn't
seven
even try,
it's
like-
second semester, let's not do school, but it's like no, just try.
Yeah.
The teachers are still coming here para enseñar to
Mhm.
Yeah, we must
Mm.
respect that as well.
Yeah, no, definitely. We gotta respect the teachers. We gotta help ourselves learn the material they're giving us. You know what I mean?
Because just because
It's
it's the
coming,
last
it's-
semester of high school, then comes first semester of college. which is
Yeah.
hard,
I mean,
so-
I must admit, I've had senioritis. I feel like.
Oh no, we
it
all.
happens.
I mean,
thought I was
no.
not gonna have like any type of senioritis. Not with everything. I do consider
No, some
myself
things
a
I
No, no.
actually got
responsible
senioritis.
person.
100%.
Yeah,
I feel like
I don't do my best work, but I still do.
No, but I feel
Exactly,
like
I
I feel like our senioritis is more applied like meaning like outside of school. Like for example,
we
it's
need to hang
a
out.
it's a Wednesday. Let's hang out. You know what I mean? Like that's the type of senioritis I
Or, like, you're
experienced.
just
Yeah, that's why
tired. Let's just, like, you know
yeah.
what I mean?
Yeah, or like going to the senior lounge and like sleeping.
Chilling there.
Exactly.
That's what I feel like senior is. Guys, why did we all change to St. John's?
Okay.
Maite.
Okay. So I came from Umacao Academy, and it was very different. I didn't have like that much of a problem with the school itself. Like it was like very family oriented, and there's some aspects that I do miss. I still have friends over there and everything, but the administration, like you could tell, like they didn't listen to their students. It was horrible, and so we had to move over here because of my mom's job and other like family circumstances. And I visited St. John's in sixth grade, and I liked it. So I thought it was like the perfect opportunity. And yeah, that's pretty much how I ended up here.
Robert.
Well, I was in Robinson. So in the 4th and 5th grade, a lot of people from Robinson came over here, and I didn't really know why. But then as time went on, I saw that academically speaking, there's a lot of difference between like this school and Robinson. I mean, I feel that here it's much more challenging, much more demanding, I guess. And that's the main reason I changed. And also like my parents, because like my mom went here and she also wanted me to be here. But it was mostly like academic because they wanted a bigger challenge for me. That's why I moved.
Caro?
Well, I didn't know I was coming here in the first place. They told me to take the test, and I did, and then we would decide, and out of nowhere, I was here. And I was really scared of this school, and I trash-talked it a lot. I'm going to be honest. Like, there was some people that did not like me. Claudia Toyos.
They're not friends.
And I literally came here scared. I thought I was not going to make any friends, but now I'm really happy I came.
Guys, disclaimer, Claudia, we love you.
Yeah, we do.
We are
She's
all
my best friend now.
All of us are friends with Clau. We love her.
She's one of my best friends now, but I thought she hated me.
Well, I came to St. John's because, so actually, okay, I was in the Episcopal Cathedral School, and in 9th grade, so I was diagnosed with depression, and I just hated that school. I feel like the school was the cause of my depression. It was horrible. Like, it was horrible. So I left the school first semester, like 2 weeks in the first semester, I left the school. I became, I started getting homeschooled. And then I took the test here in St. John's. I got accepted. Hey!
Yes.
And then, I came to St. John's second semester, and I was really scared. I was like,
Same.
I'm the new girl coming in St. John's second semester. What, like, how weird. But literally everyone here just open arms, and now we're all like family, I feel.
Yeah, that's, like, right now I have the same opinion that you do, but for me at least, it was, and we talked about this, that for us, it was very different, like, when we arrived.
I remember crying, like, almost every day. When I came back from school. Because it would just, I wouldn't fit in. Like, I had my group of friends, but I still didn't feel close at all with them, because they already had, like, their own friendships, very strong ones, because they're here since, like, pre-kinder, and they're like, oh, yeah, we're pre-kinder kids. I don't know what they call the scene, like, lo que han estado aquí todo el tiempo.
Yeah, and then in 10th grade, it was...
Survivors.
Survivors.
Yeah, and then in 10th grade, it was also, like, I didn't know anybody. Like, I knew who, like, some people were, but I wasn't, like, friends or anything with them. Yeah. And so everybody was really in groups. And so it was very complicated because you didn't know how you were going to fit in.
Honestly, I don't know. And now that you guys talk about it, like, memories came back. I don't know why I said that I was, like, open arms.
Yeah.
Because actually,
it
that
is
it was...
open arms, but
no,
because
it is open arms, but you got to approach, you know, for it to be an open arm. They're not going to be like, hey, new kid, how are you? They're going to be like...
They don't know you.
They're going to be like, oh, new kid, you got to approach us. You know what I mean? But it's...
But it's good.
It's fine. As soon as you break that ice, like, as soon as you break the ice, it's going to be fine.
Exactly. Like, I agree.
It's going to be fine. But, yeah, I just feel like I'm glad that all of us, like, ended up in St. John's.
Yeah, me too.
And honestly, because I got to meet all of you. I got to meet Robbie. Kachi. And Maite.
Maite, you know,
And I love you all. And I am really excited to graduate with all of you.
Oh, same here, honestly.
Sí.
Esto tiene video, so okay. Like the little heart.
Yeah, the little heart.
I have one last question. Was BTS also part of the reason?
BTS was part of the reason I came to St. John's, guys. BTS, the K-pop group, was part of the reason why I came to St. John's.
What?
Because I was also part of your.
Well, guys, that's about it for now. But before we go, I want to thank each of our senior guests on this episode. Roberto Boada.
Woohoo.
Carolina Chaves.
Bye.
And Maite Morales.
Thank you.
For sjspr.radio and Senior Talk, this is Gabriela Lantigua. Until next time.